I'm hungry. I want a meal. Spaghetti, please. Spaghetti, please. Spaghetti, please. Spaghetti, please. Spaghetti, please. Spaghetti, please. Spaghetti, please.
There was a couple of days, a couple months ago, in which Joey just totally refused to go to school. And we brought aids, and we just pushed and pushed and pushed. And Joey just decided, I am not going to school these days. And shortly thereafter, he got a series of seizures. So maybe he just wasn't feeling well, and he just didn't know how to tell us, hey mom, I want to stay home because I'm not feeling well. So it's frustrating for him. And we also try to guess what he needs, what his needs are. I try to make his life as comfortable as possible. And sometimes I feel frustrated, that I'm limited. Sometimes I'm at work and I think about my son Joseph, and it's like when I get home, I'm going to give Joey a bath, I'm going to clip his nails, I'm going to put medicine on his face, I'm going to make sure that he is groomed. Joey doesn't do that. I wish at some point that he will become a little more independent, but at this time we are Joey's only way of existence and survival. Somebody mentioned the idea of buying an iPad for Joey to just make it easier, point and click, and he will hear a word. So we introduced it about 6 months ago, and from the very first moment that he saw it, he was very engrossed with it. It was very easy for him to push, on the pretty pictures, and then other things were introduced. Picture stories, sounds, movies that he enjoys, and now it's become kind of like a little Bible for him. He's always looking for his iPad, and his sister always tries to put something new to catch his attention. Sometimes we see him sitting on his favorite chair, looking at his movie. Sometimes he's singing along. Sometimes he's stemming along to something that kind of like excites him. There's a lot of brain activity that we really don't know how to address sometimes. He does take a lot of medication for it. We try our very best to limit electronic activities because sometimes the overstimulation in his brain makes him go into overdrive, and seizures start to happen, and behavior issues start to happen too. I dream about Joey coming into the kitchen one day and saying, hey mom, what are you cooking? I have high expectations of my son, and I really think that it can happen. He is always, of course, in my prayers, and I think that the future is limitless for Joey. It's just a matter of getting the right help for him, and I'm willing to do whatever is possible to help him. I love Joey so much. He's the biggest joy of my life.